Welcome to the Oregon Hot Rod Experience, where we're going to share information with you. We're going to show you our successes and our failures, our mistakes and our solutions. We'll go on adventures. We're going to build cars. We'll do shop projects, and we'll do a whole bunch more. But most of all, we're going to entertain you with reality and stupidity. So subscribe now and continue to watch the Oregon Hot Rod Experience.
Smash that like button and subscribe now.
Yeah, subscribe now. Okay, folks, so I'm back down here at the Cougar. Going to try and get this thing fired up today. So, a couple of things to start with. Firing up an engine after, well, this one's been setting for about 5 years, something like that. And so it's, who knows what it's going to be like to start it. But there's a couple things here. I mean, I'm pretty good about when I store up engine stuff. One of the things is it's always a good idea to fog the engine. If you don't know what that is, you can go to Marine Supply or just get into Marine Supplies and they have a fogger. So doing the same thing that you would with a marine engine, when you put them away, you fog the internal parts of the engine, just working it down the carburetor. And it puts coating on the inside of the engine to keep it from rusting up. The other thing is fuel stabilizer. You want to put some fuel stabilizer in it. So what I'm going to do first things I want to do is make sure that the engine turns over, that it's not seized up or frozen up or something like that. So to make sure I don't have to put some Marble Mystery or PB Blaster down the cylinders. So this one luckily doesn't have a clutch fan, and I can just do a turnover. Try this with the key. There seems to be a little spot in here that's kind of hanging up. Maybe kind of a stuck valve or something. So, battery's all charged up. I'll clean up the deals. Another little trick is you always want to put some grease on your battery cables, terminals. Will help keep them fresh. This one, like I said, has been set for about 5 years, and the battery terminals are actually really clean. A little bit of the okay, we got a little fire out of it. Let's put some gas in it and see if we can get it to keep running here. I just wanted to see if it's going to kick over and stuff. So, okay. One more shot. This is not going to work. Okay, guys, it's become pretty clear that there's some problems getting the Cougar started here. It's obvious that the starter is dragging. I'm pretty sure that they put a stick shift starter in it rather than an automatic starter. So went and picked up a starter for it. We got us a starter over here, and the battery just was not coming up to snuff. So I also picked up a battery. So we're going to get a new starter in here, get a battery on it, and go back at it again and see if we can't get this thing going. I know it's going to fire. It's got gas in it. It just ain't getting enough speed to get the engine started up. So let's give her a try here and see what happens. First things first, we need jack stands. Okay, 25 minutes into this, I find out there's a big problem with the Cougar. I'm going to show you here. I'll take you down, get you underneath here. Hopefully you can see the issue, but right up under here, I'd never seen this before, but that pan is caved in badly. You know, I've always had kind of a weird rattle. I thought there was something hitting on the flywheel, the dust cover or something, but it's obvious that a rod is probably hitting on the pan. So I'm going to get this thing started. It was hitting, but we'll see. If it's too bad, I'm just going to shut her right down. We'll get the starter in here and see if we can't get this to a place to where I can move it up into the other shop and pull the pan and fix it. So quite honestly, I don't know why I haven't seen that before. Maybe I just never paid attention. Maybe I just kind of overlook it. I don't know. Or maybe it got damaged when moving it. But I don't think so. Maybe it got damaged on the trailer or something. But that looks like it's been there for quite a while. So I'm gonna try and start it so that I can move it up into the upper shop and get it on the lift and just go ahead and pull that pan, because it looks like I can get that pan off fairly easy, but I'm gonna have to be able to move it to get it up there, even if that means just pushing it or pulling it or whatever. So Anyway, let's get this starter in. Okay, so I got the starter out here, and I want to see if there's actual visual difference between these two. I'm pretty sure the one that's in here is a standard transmission one. Okay, so I'm looking at these starters, and I really don't see a lot of difference. However, I'm looking at the starter drives. They appear to be the same, but when you get right down on here, let's see if I can get you in here good enough. Now, it might be my imagination, but it almost looks like this one is angled a little bit lower. But now I'm seeing something right here on this other starter. It makes me wonder. There may be a difference in how deep these go in. This one almost looks like it goes in a little bit further. Man, you almost have to put a dial indicator on to figure it out. But there's definitely something going on right here with that thing hitting. I better check a little bit closer on the bell housing, make sure there wasn't something that was causing a problem there. There is one difference I can see here, though. It looks like this shaft on this starter is smaller than the shaft on here. Now, why that is, I don't know. Maybe that's the difference between the two starters. I'm not real familiar with these starters and why the automatic and the stick are different. If anybody knows and can tell me, that'd be really cool. But let's go ahead and get this other starter in there and see what we can do here. Hell, as far as I know, they might be the same starter and I'm just being an idiot. I don't know. So here's something interesting. I found this washer when I dropped out the starter. This washer came falling out. Now I don't know if it was stuck in between the starter or if it was stuck behind the starter or something. I don't know, but it makes me question if there was other stuff going on here. I never put that starter in, so I don't know. Let's see what we got now. doesn't sound like the rod's hitting, so that's good. But definitely need to get in there and fix that oil pan. So next thing is to get this thing moved out of the way. Get it moved up into the shop. But first we're going to do the torque converter on the 63 Impala and get that up and going for the summertime too. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please be sure and subscribe. Hit that like button. Do all those things. And next time I see you, we'll be working on the 63 and then moving on to some of these other projects I got going on here. I got the boat I got to get up and get ready. The kids want to go up to the lake, so we're gonna have to get that up and going and stuff. I got heads to do on the short wide. But a lot of stuff coming on. Be sure and subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification, check out the Facebook page, do all that good stuff. And thank you very much. God bless. From Oregon Hot Rod. Bam.